guys. How's everyone doing? Happy Saturday and happy Labor Day weekend. I am shocked and amazed at how many people have watched my last video and just how many kind and gracious comments have been left on there. So I wanted to hop on here and give you guys an update. I came down to my mom's for the weekend. I love my mom so much. We have a really good relationship, and just spending time with her, I think really just being in her presence is calming for my nervous system. So, my entire life that I remember, anyways, not my whole life, I guess it's probably been 30 ish years, we always did a family reunion every year over Labor Day weekend. And that kind of started with my father and all of his siblings, and then all of us grandkids. We would all get together and we would camp together every Labor Day weekend. And on average, we'd have about 100 people, cousins, friends, family, just a really close group of us would get together. So my father, all of his wives and all of his kids, and eventually, as things progressed with my dad, and he became, the prophet of the AUB in 2021, in 2022, we quit doing our big family get together. So this is actually my first Labor Day camping without my kids. Even though we stopped the family reunion in 2022, my ex-husband and I got together with a few of my siblings and some of my cousins and camped together with our kids. And then last year was my first Labor Day actually divorced. And well, I guess in 23, so 23, 24, this is 25, we went camping with one of my brothers and a few of my cousins, and to not have my kids this Labor Day, I'm getting all these memories popping up on my Google Photos, and it's like, wow, I never thought I would see my family get to this place. Before I fully knew the scope of the severity of abuse that was happening in my life, I never imagined we wouldn't have the family reunion. The family reunion was better than Christmas. It was the most exciting thing of the year. As a child, we had our birthday, we had Christmas, and we had the family reunion. And those were just like the three main events that we looked forward to. We loved getting together as kids and really just having a great time, goofing off, running amok. Yeah, just loved those three things. So I am with my mom in this cute, tiny town. On my way down here yesterday, I stopped at Barnes and Noble and I picked up Christine Brown's book. So she just released her book, Sister Wife. And actually, it's not supposed to be on store shelves until September 2nd. So it's not even supposed to be out until Tuesday. As soon as I heard that it was in the store, I knew I wanted to run over and grab a copy of it, even though I had pre-ordered the Audible version. I thought, what a great thing to do with my mom. We can sit down here and, spend time together, hash things out, and read Christine Brown's book. So today we got up, we pulled up my video, and we were both, I think, shocked at the views on it this morning. And then I think there was just like a handful of comments, and it has grown so much. I looked at it just now. I'm at the store about to run in and pick up a prescription for her. And so I pulled it up and there's 955 views on the video, and that like blows my mind. Like that's got me a little like a little bit shaky, a little bit amazed that people are watching and just the kindness and the support. I texted a little bit with Melanie and Corey earlier today. I'm so excited for them and their trip, going to, to spend time with his family and friends, and going to, I think, a wedding. And then I saw Melanie's video, that she posted on the road in regards to Christine's book. And I know that polygamy is such a fascinating topic, and it's so out of the box, and we tell these stories, and this has been normal life to us. I don't think that we fully realize the scope or the severity of how traumatizing and how damaging and dangerous these situations have been. And so it really can just be a lot to take in. I love that so many people are supporting her and Corey in their journey as well. And oh my gosh, you guys, I pulled up that video of hers, and when I pulled it up, I saw that they hit 15,000 subscribers to their channel. And I know in YouTube terms that is small potatoes, but that's so exciting. I think it's awesome. And so far there's, a regular crowd that has followed them. And I'm amazed at the generosity and the kindness of the people, especially the regular people that watch their content, watch their videos. And now we've got this new season of Sister Wives coming out, I think on September 24th, and that really blows my mind that that's coming up also. So I'm excited that I got that first video put out yesterday. Clearly, I'm still nervous to, just post videos. And as I've healed more and more, I realize that this can be a terrible thing to say. I'm going to say it because it is what I thought and how I felt. I am not creative. I never learned what I liked or what really inspired me or anything along those lines. And so thinking about editing a video or what to put as, a front page photo, that kind of stuff, it kind of terrifies me. But I look at Melanie and I think how awesome it's been to watch her progression from the start of her videos. And I think, you know what, Emily, you're just really overthinking this. Like, yes, there probably needs to be some format, and yes, there's going to be certain time for script and things like that. But for now, just start filming what you're thinking and what's going on and get it posted. So I spent the day down here with my mom. We got up this morning and kind of putzed around for a little bit, got ready. We went to the next cute little town over, actually 2 towns over, and picked up one of her girlfriends. We went and had lunch, and the 3 of us sat and chatted and laughed and cried a little bit. It was, really a great thing. And then we popped over to my mom's favorite little coffee stand, and we got some frozen chai and went back to her house. And I said, "Okay, it's time for a nap." Actually, we stopped at the produce stand on our way back to her house and picked up some watermelon and some corn on the cob and some peaches and some strawberries, and then we went back to her house and laid in her bed, and I started reading Sister Wives and Sister Wife. And this has been really cool to see the progression of Christine, just to see how much she has blossomed and blown up. And this new term, glow up, I just think that that describes her in such an amazing way. Christine she really has this glow up. It's amazing to watch her progression. I love it. So I had a little altercation, not an altercation, but I did see my dad this morning. That was really interesting. And I want to make a little video about that. Um, So I'm going to do that later, but right now I'm going to pop into this pharmacy and pick this prescription up for my mom because her heart needs it. I appreciate the love and support, you guys. I'm so excited for this journey, and thank you all for watching. If you watched all the way through the first video, congratulations for your patience. It was definitely extremely vulnerable, and watching it back is hard for me. It's sad to watch it back and to think, wow, I was in my feelings a lot. There was definitely some snarkiness, and that was a lot of tears. That was a lot of vulnerability. And so I appreciate the amount of just love and support that you guys poured into my comments on that video. I will definitely see you guys later. And remember, if I'm good enough, you're good enough. Thanks, guys. Bye.